France recorded more than 5,700 excess deaths during a series of heat waves that started in June. The number includes all deaths regardless of their cause, but represents a 36% excess mortality rate during the period of record-breaking heat. More than two-thirds of those who died were aged 75 or older.
It is way too hot today.
Put some water on your face. Put some water on your face.
Shout out to the ancestors. I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather experience racism from the government than the source of life.
It's crazy to think about the fact that this might be the coldest summer for the rest of our lives. These heat waves that we are experiencing all over the world are anything but normal. Yes, it might be summer, but babes, it's not normal for the UK to reach temperatures of up to 40 degrees Celsius. Homes in Europe are not built for these type of temperatures. Most people don't have air conditioning in their homes. We also have very humid air, which makes it impossible for your body to cool itself down. These kind of temperatures are dangerous for people living in Europe compared to people that actually live in a different climate zone, where you're used to these temperatures. Some people still want to deny climate change. Climate change is real and we are paying the price for it. However, people still love to support big AI corporations like ChatGPT or Gemini, knowing that AI data centers can raise temperatures by up to 28 degrees. AI is directly contributing to climate change. If you don't plan on dying because of some heat wave in the next couple of years, I suggest that we stop using AI. Those that still want to use AI regardless, at least switch to a more eco-friendly alternative. There's a lot of options, but I recommend EcoGPT because it uses 10 times less water, 10 times less energy. It runs on mostly renewable energy and up to 70% less compute. Also plants trees. And no, it is not a perfect solution, but it is an alternative for those who still refuse to stop using AI. Let's save our planet and ourselves, please.
I'm in the UK during a heat wave. It's about 10 billion degrees Celsius, as you can tell from my radiant glow. This is the climate control in my room. This fan. I felt a better breeze from a mouse fart. Yesterday, I posted a video about this, and a bunch of people from the UK were like, well, it only gets this way like a couple weeks out of the year. It's not even worth getting a ceiling fan. My friends, it snows maybe 2 or 3 times a year where I live. Sometimes it doesn't snow at all. You know what I have? I have a snow shovel, and I have road salt. I have insulated coveralls, I have sleds, because without those things, it's not fun to be alive during those times of the year. And so I bought those things because I want my life to be enjoyable. Also, a snow shovel and a box fan cost about the same at a hardware store. So it's insane that you wouldn't have those things. Somebody commented that ceiling fans are trashy. And a bunch of people liked that comment. That seems to be like a view that people have here. That is insane to me. I have been in multi-million-dollar mansions that have very modern, very nice ceiling fans. You know what is trashy? Stewing in your own juice. That's gross. Despite all of this, the UK is lovely. The people here are wonderful. The scenery is incredible. Everything's great. If you guys could just get AC and ice and ranch dressing, you'd be unstoppable.
Go to Europe, they said. The heat wave is over, they said. I'm so hot, I can't even suck in. When you give birth and all of that modesty just kind of goes out the window because you're just in survival mode, like not really knowing how you're gonna live. That's the level of hotness it is right now. Like I could just undress and not care who sees. It is so hot out here, you could cook an egg on this parking lot. Get in the shade, take a load off, drink some water. Don't matter. Don't matter what you do.
Well, if you think Europe's heat wave is just about sweaty tourists, think again. Western Europe has just endured its hottest June ever recorded. And here in Italy, we are now entering the 3rd major heat wave of the season. And the consequences are becoming deadly. In southern Spain, at least 13 people have been killed in one of the country's deadliest wildfires in decades. The fire spread so quickly that at times it was moving more than 300 feet every minute. Across France, more than 8,000 fires have already burned more land than during all of last year. And here in Rome, emergency rooms are seeing an increase in heat-related patients. And what's really striking is that Europe in particular is very vulnerable to extreme heat. Researchers estimate that more than 175,000 people die from heat-related causes across Europe every year. That's more than any other World Health Organization region. During Europe's infamous 2003 heat wave alone, more than 70,000 people died in just 16 days. Now, part of the reason is that Europe was built for a different world and a different climate. Cities like Rome were designed centuries ago with thick stone walls, narrow streets, fountains, things like that to cope with normal, shall we say, Mediterranean summers. Not the kind of prolonged extreme heat that's becoming normal today. So while tourists are still packing the Colosseum behind me, authorities across Europe are preparing for what could be another long summer of extreme heat and extreme fire danger.
I lived in Florida, okay? I know hot, but I am currently in the United Kingdom and I have never been so fucking hot in my entire life. Can someone please explain to me why we are acting like air conditioning isn't an invention? Like it doesn't exist. Is it really that difficult? Does it really take that much energy and power? Like I know that the buildings are old, but like we could get a window unit, something. I was so excited to house sit throughout the UK and I'm like, oh my God, there's so many beautiful homes available all summer. Yeah, no shit, because these crazy Brits are like, let's get the hell out of here because it's so fucking hot. I'm in this gorgeous house with all these windows and it's such beautiful natural light. No, I'm living in a fucking greenhouse. I'm dying. How do you not have air conditioning? And then it's like, oh, let's open the windows. They don't have screens in the windows. So we're just inviting everything that's outside to now be on the inside. So as if it being 1,000 degrees isn't bad enough, there's flies and mosquitoes in the house. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Where'd you put your sunblock?
I rubbed it on, so I put it on and I went like this. So I rubbed it to put it on my back.
Oh, what about the back?
So what to do during a heat wave? Well, naturally, you turn on the air conditioning. In Europe, only about 20% of people have it. Here in the UK, aircon, as they call it, is very rare. Only about 5% of people have it. On top of that, houses and buildings here are very old, many dating back to the mid-19th century. Westminster is even older than that. They were designed to retain heat, so on hot days, it feels boiling hot.
I'm from the States originally. It feels really different, even this temperature in like New York versus in London. It feels much hotter here, even when the temperature is the same.
London also has a microclimate, meaning the sheer number of concrete buildings turn it into an urban heat island, trapping the heat, making it feel up to 50 degrees warmer.
I don't like it at all. It's absolutely insane. This will be my first summer in England and I'm not enjoying it at all so far.
Now on the subway, or as we call it here at the Tube, the ride can be really painful as thousands and thousands of people squeeze in for their morning and evening commutes. There are fans on the subway lines, but most do not have any air conditioning.
Trying to stay in the shade as much as possible and trying to do as little movement as possible.
Sunburned men from all around the country have flocked here to Ireland's most sunburned man competition.
Yeah, I just went for a few pints in the beer garden yesterday and now I'm in extreme pain or whatever.
I had to sleep out the back garden yesterday, but luckily I was wearing the trousers.
Oh, are you joking? You see, I sunburn very easily. I wasn't even outside yesterday. I think it might have been the blue light from my laptop screen that did this to me.
The competition is judged on 4 criteria: redness, blistering, body coverage and farmer's tan.
Ooh.
The competition is judged by a qualified doctor who can accurately diagnose which man is truly the most sunburned.
I called in sick to work today to be part of this, and we're really understaffed in the hospital.
Every year I say I'm going to start wearing sun cream, and I never do. It's sort of an excruciating pain kind of situation.
I asked the lads earlier if I look sunburnt, yeah? They go, no, you're grand. What are you talking about?
Would you believe I'm actually supposed to be in surgery right now?
Not only is this a ridiculous idea, it's also a very badly organised competition. There's only 3 contestants.
Crazy that I'm even judging this award. It's incredibly dangerous and not something any doctor should be encouraging. And the winner of the most sunburnt man in Ireland 2026.
Yes! Yes, 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 yes.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, sorry.
All right.
My head's in bits, actually.
Thank you. Cheers.
Day 3 of the heat wave. I think I slept maybe 6 hours, and it was good that I woke up early because I was able to take Penny to the park before it got hot. But I'm on the way to meet my friends, and it's 9 and I'm already sweating. Feels nice in the shade with the breeze, but in the sun, oh my gosh, it's insane. I have a water with me, I have deodorant with me because I feel like I'm going to be sweating so much. And I think today is the worst day. I think it's supposed to get up to 37 or 39. Now my in-laws are staying with us. They live in North Carolina, so they're used to high humidity and like high heat environments. So they've honestly been doing grand in this, but I am a little nervous for today. Once I get done with my friends, I'm meeting up with them and we're doing a tour of Wimbledon. Yeah, I'm a little nervous for how hot it's going to be. But we're going to take it easy, drink lots of water, stay in the shade if we can, and if we need to reschedule our Wimbledon tour, we will. But it just feels like there's no reprieve. Even at night, it cools down, but not cool enough to how hot your body is, I feel like. So we're just sticking out with 2 fans and some ice cubes. Hope everyone is staying hydrated and cool, and stay safe out there, London.
Welcome back to Global Trends. If you thought this summer was just another hot season, think again. Across Europe, North America, and many other parts of the world, record-breaking heat is pushing communities to their limits. Streets are melting, wildfires are spreading, hospitals are seeing more heat-related illnesses, and millions are asking one question: is this the new normal? Now, today's story isn't about one race versus another. It's about a planet sending humanity a warning that can no longer be ignored. Extreme heat has become one of the biggest global challenges of our time. In regions where summers were historically mild, people are now experiencing dangerous temperatures that many homes and cities were never designed to handle. Public heat experts continue to warn about sunburn, heat exhaustion, dehydration, and heat strokes, especially among vulnerable populations. Social media, however, has turned this serious issue into a battlefield of memes, jokes, and racial arguments. Videos showing painful sunburns or people struggling in the heat have gone viral after sparking heated debates instead of meaningful conversation. Now, the truth is that different skin tones have different levels of natural protection against ultraviolet radiation, that's UV, because of varying amounts of melanin. Now, melanin can reduce the risk of sunburn, but no skin color is immune to the dangers of excessive sun exposure. Everyone can experience heat-related illnesses, dehydration, and skin damage if proper precautions aren't taken. As temperatures continue to rise, they should serve as a wake-up call rather than an opportunity to divide people. Climate change is affecting farmers, workers, families, businesses, and entire economies. Heat waves don't stop at borders, political parties, or racial identities. Instead of arguing over who suffers more, perhaps the bigger question is why governments and communities are still struggling to prepare for increasingly frequent extreme weather. Better infrastructure, more green spaces, improved emergency planning, and greater public awareness could save countless lives. This isn't just about surviving one hot summer. It's about understanding what these record temperatures mean for future generations, right? If today's heat feels unbearable? What happens if these trends continue for another decade? Now, the conversation should move beyond viral clips and online arguments. The real issue is whether we are willing to take climate resilience seriously before today's records becomes tomorrow's average. So, what do you think? Are these record heat waves a glimpse into the future? Or are governments failing to prepare people for a changing climate? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another episode from Global Trends. Until next time, stay informed and keep the conversation going.